സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം വേരേ 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 സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം വേരേ 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 സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. Good morning, all. Yeah, is the audio clear? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badaram Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vasutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva Manusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayata Patranetra येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयप्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः. सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं दुहत्. गीतामृतं महत्. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोपला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला. अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैः रणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः. पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलं गीतार्थखण्डोत्कटं नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाभूतितं. लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद् भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे. Mukam karoti vachalam pangum langhayate girim yat kripatamaham vande paramanandamadhavam yam brahma varunendra rudra marudastunvanti divyaistavaihi vedais sanga padakramopanishadair gayanti yam samagaha ध्यानावस्थित तद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः. Good morning all. We have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and we are the fourth chapter. From the 11th verse onwards, we have to continue. So the 10th verse, we will just have little bit on 10th and then we will proceed. The 10th verse, 4th chapter says, Vitaraga bhayakrodha manmaya mamupashritaha bahavo jnana tapasa puta madbhavamagataha. वीतराग भयक्रोधाः मन्मया माम उपाश्रिताः बहवो ज्ञान तपसा पूता मद्भावमागताः. Many will do a little bit. You have already explained this, but we will do a little bit. Many have attained liberation or moksham merged in me because of const because of jnana tapasa. That is the main important thing. Jnana tapasa. See, this raga and dvesha, this attachment and aversion towards the objects or the people, etc., it will not go just like that. It will not go overnight. Okay, we have studied the Upanishads or this thing today and tomorrow it is all gone. It is not possible. It has to have that jnana tapasa, slowly, slowly, very slowly. So jnana tapas is very important. What is the jnana tapas? The jnana tapas is know the true nature, knowing our true. Who am I? This constant inquiry into self, constant inquiry into self is what is called a jnana tapasa. So in this inquiry, first we have to understand that what is this jiva? What is this jiva? Is this body or is it the mind? So when I analyze myself, i I understand in my intellect that this body, which is constantly changing from the birth to the death, the body is continuously, it undergoes a physical change. And if I am this body, then I should not be saying that I, even when you are small, also you say, this is me only. And then in Kaumaram, I say, this is me only. And now I am saying, this is me. And later also, I am going to say, this is me only. So there is something other than this body which is constantly changing. All the cells have changed, the appearance has changed, the body weight has changed, everything has changed connected with the physical body. So if this is me, then I cannot say I am the same all through the 70 or 80 or 90 years that we consider as I am this body. So that means that I am not this body. So once this has been understood clearly in our intellect, then is it the mind? No, it is not even the mind, right? It is not the mind. Then mind is also changing all the time. The mind is, sometimes it is happy, sometimes unhappy. There are likes which have been there in the earlier, and now the likes and dislikes have been changed during the course of the last so many years, and it is constantly changing. That means there is something which is behind this mind, right? Which experiences or which is able to see the change in the body, the change in the mind, right? So then, is it the intellect? No, it is not even the intellect. It's not even the intellect. And why? Because the intellect which acquired certain information in it, it has changed. Sometimes we forget things, sometimes it is not there, sometimes in the old age we forget the multiplication table, etc. Is it not? So there is, that is also constantly changing. So it is not even the intellect also, right? So all that, the physical things, right? Then the question is it the aham who is doing it? I am doing this, I am doing that, etc. Is it that notion of aham? What is this notion of this aham? Without realizing my true nature, right, which is constantly changing, I somehow came to the wrong understanding that I am doing something, I am able to do something, without actually studying this whole principle, right? This is what which have been seeing in the last so many classes. We'll just do a small recap of that also. What is this body, right? What is this body? This body is something which is experienced by the sense organs. The sense organs experience this body and the world. The sense organs experience the sense, this is an instrument. So this instrument, right, the instrument of shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandham, this five instrument, the five jnanendriyas is experiencing this body. I am able to see my hand, I am able to see my legs, right? With the eyes I see my body, and along with that I see others. So this eye, when I say, it is not this gross eye, but it is that jnanendriyam which is behind this, with which I am able to see, right? So I cannot see eye, or with you cannot touch your own finger, right? But you can touch others. So the sense, the sense, or the sense organs which we are discussing, is the power to see, the power to smell, taste, etc., with which I experience this body. Very clearly understand this. I am experiencing this own body, I am able to smell my body, I can smell my body, I can taste in my tongue. And when I, there is a touch of also, when I touch this hand with this hand, I feel the touch. In the same way, inside the body also, the touch is being felt at many times. When you are too much hungry, you listen to your own voice inside the stomach, it makes sound gurr gurr like that. Is it not? That is also a touch which is happening inside. So this is how you experience your, when you drink water, the water is passing through the throat and coming, so you experience touch. So with this five sense organs, you are experiencing this body. The same way, with the same set of sense organs, you experience this world, the world outside. I am seeing you, I am seeing this computer, etc. So the sense organs, or the jnanendriyas, experiencing this body and the world, right? And there is something behind these sense organs which is powering this, or because of that light only you are able to see, because of the same light you are able to touch or smell. That which you realize in yourself, that which is there, which is able to power this, which is able to give light to the five sense organs, right? We forget that, and we forget that light, and we think in we think we have the wrong notion that I am seeing it, I am doing this, I am doing that. We forget that which is powering this, right, which is powering through the sense organs, all the experiences that is happening, the way I am able to see, the way I am able to touch, the way I am able to even digest the food, or the changes that is happening from the food to energy and everything else, all that which is there in me. I realize that there is something in me. First, initially I realized this, and this realization in myself, that I know myself, I know myself as not this body, I know myself as not this sense organs, I know myself as something behind this. Not even that I am doing this, that, and all that, that is the ego. I am not even that ego. I am not even the reflection. I am the original consciousness. This I realize in myself. And then, when I realize this, that I am this consciousness, then I understand that all that the experience that is through the sense organs, whatever I see, since because it is an instrument, through the instrument, whatever I experience cannot be the right thing, cannot be the true thing. It is not, cannot be the real. It does not have a real nature. So that consciousness which I initially know in myself, when I look around, all those experiences, all those objects that I see, all those that all of you sitting on the other side, right? All of you, the plants, the animals, everything, every of this is a manifestation of the same consciousness. I realize that the same consciousness is there in everything that I see around, and that body or that object is experiencing this universe the same way I experience this universe, right? The experience through this instrument is the same as the experience of other, but the common thing in all of us, the common thing that is in everywhere, is that consciousness. So what is the conclusion? The conclusion is that I am consciousness, you are consciousness, everything around is nothing but just consciousness. There is not a thing outside, there is nothing other than consciousness. Only consciousness is there. I am not this body, I am not this mind, I am not this intellect, I am not even this ego also. Say like in Aadhaar card, Aadhaar card, the photo changes after some time. You take new Aadhaar card, you take the photo changes, the address changes, even the phone number changes, but the Aadhaar number is same. Is it not? The number doesn't change. Everything else changes. So like that, something similar. So that consciousness never changes. Everything else undergoes a change. And all those changes that undergo is not true. Only the Aadhaar number is true. Not the card, not the hard copy, not the address, nothing. Only the number. That's all. The same way, the consciousness is the only the truth, not the body, not the mind, not the intellect, not the ahankaram. Everything is an appearance in me. The appearance in me we call Srishti. The Srishti that we call is this appearance is Srishti, and it appears for some time and then it disappears, right? This we call Srishti, Sthiti, Layam. All that is appearing and disappearing is not what it is. The original consciousness is the only thing. This thought, keeping this thought, is called Jnana Tapas. This way of clear understanding and continuation of this thought all the time, when you see thing, this is Brahman. When you see something else, that is also Brahman. So everything that you see around is Brahman appearing as many. So the appearances of many is not true. Only the consciousness is true. The one who understands this in their intellect, keeping this thought in me all the time, removes the raga and the dvesha. That removes this jnana tapas, removes this raga and dvesha, and you do whatever you want, whatever action you are in, whether you are in the office, whether you are a vaidika brahmana, or whether you are whatever job you are doing as an IT professional or a doctor or whoever you are, whatever you are doing, in all those actions then you carry out, keep this thought. This jnana tapas releases you, removes the raga and dvesha, and once the raga and dvesha is removed from the mind goes into a peace. This peace of mind is the jnana phalam. This is the jnana phalam. So what Bhagavan says, anything, one Mahatma wrote in his book, all attachments, fear, anger arise due to the wrong apprehension that something other than Atman exists. Something other than Atman exists in this world. Then what does that mean? It means that there is a small I here. Aham exists. When the moment aham, I exist, you also exist. When I and you exist, there is problem. Right? So all attachments, fear, anger arise due to the wrong apprehension, the wrong notion that something other than Atman, other than God, other than Bhagavan exists here. That is what Swami Vivekananda said. God alone is there, nothing else is there. So there is only God here, nothing else. You, me, all these are wrong notions. So then what happens? Bhagavan says, this is the recap of 10. Then, if this is the case, why all are not able to know it the same way? Why everyone sees it different way? Why everyone is different and why everyone is having different sorts of this? Bhagavan says, Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham मम वर्त्मानुवर्तन्ते मनुष्या पार्थ sarvasah. Arjuna, as this might have this doubt, if this is the case, if all are Atma, why all are suffering this way, or why all are in various kinds of manifestations here? Why you are different from me? Why I am different from other? Why everyone is different? So this thought can come among bhaktas itself, right? There is no this eki bhav, not that all are same sort of. Why it is not there? Bhagavan says, ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanuvartante manushya partha sarvasah. Hey Arjuna, I bless everyone the same way they surrender to me. Whoever, whichever way they surrender to me, whichever way they surrender to me, right? I bless them the same way. We'll explain this, right? And then Mama Vartmanuvartante Manushya Partha Sarvasah. There is a rule. There is a perfect rule world. There is a perfect rule that is happening in this world. That rule is Bhagavan's rule. It cannot be changed. So, Sarvasah, all have to undergo the same rule, all have to follow the same rule. We'll discuss this. See, Bhagavan does not have any partiality towards people, right? There is no partiality. Whoever desires whatever they desire, according to the desire, according to the individual's sankalpam or the desire, they do sharanagati. They do sharanagati means they tell God that I want this particular thing. And Bhagavan says, okay, tathastu, and gives whatever you want, you will get it. And for to fulfill that desire, to fulfill, right? To fulfill that desire, when the desire sprouts inside, the person starts working towards that goal. And when the jiva starts working towards that goal, Bhagavan gives sufficient energy, Bhagavan gives sufficient circumstances, all is being provided, and this person slowly, proceeds, slowly steps towards that goal, and ultimately he fulfills that desire. Definitely that person, that jiva fulfills the desire. But sometimes you will see that somebody completes the desire very fast, some takes more time. Why? That is what Bhagavan said, yatha mam prapadyante. The way you surrender to, the way you work towards that, the intensity with which you work towards that, the intensity with which you have the desire so strong, with which you are handling it, the way you walk towards that, the way you strive for that fulfillment of that desire, the same way I give. That's what. So it is the desire, then the sankalpam is, this is the desire, and you start working towards that. So for that, who is giving the energy? Who is giving the all that the what were able to see, do, walk, do whatever they do with their karmendriyas or jnanendriyas? Who is giving that? Just now we discussed. All that is being given by Bhagavan only. So whichever way you worship me, the same way I bless them. So all that karma phalam that each jiva get is given by God only. Whether the jiva knows it or whether the jiva doesn't know, it doesn't matter whether he knows or whether he doesn't know. Then there is a question. Some people say, so okay, so in this manner, people worship various gods also, right? Many people go to a particular temple for getting something done, right? Suppose Shiva or Vishnu or Kali or Ganapati, right? Also various kinds of various devatas are there. So each one approaches with an attitude of fulfilling the desire, and Bhagavan in the Paramatma in the form of those gods blesses them through themselves. Some people say, no, I don't believe in any god. I don't believe in all devatas, etc. But I believe in my confidence. I believe in my confidence. I work towards that. They fail to realize that which he says that my confidence I will work is the Bhagavan only. When somebody says, no, I believe in my ability, that my ability is being given by God only. That same Atma only is giving him. The person doesn't know about it. That is not a problem. He doesn't have any partiality. Bhagavan does not have any partiality that, okay, this person is God fearing, so I bless him that way. This person is atheist, so I bless him that way. No. Yatha mam prapadyante, whichever form, whether it is uh, Vishnu or Shiva or no one, whichever form, with even with that belief in myself, I believe in myself, people also is being blessed by me only. Yatha mam. Here, that is what the important one. Mama vartmanu vartante. All the desires are fulfilled, and all that is happening as per the rules is by me only. Somebody wants money, they get money. Somebody wants to get marriage, they get married. Someone wants to go to heavens, they go to heaven. Same. Yatha mayo ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham. I bless them the way they want. So all the desires, according to the individual's desires, the each individual works towards that, and I bless them the way they asked for. Sometimes it happens in this janma, sometimes it happens in the next janma. That is all. Because there is that, but definitely the desires will be fulfilled. Do we have any doubt? You look around, you will see child prodigies. Those who had some unfulfilled desire in their previous janma, which they had a very strong desire to be a great musician or somebody else, a great writer or whatever, the unfulfilled desire, but the desire was so strong, so intense it was, that body, at the end of the shelf life of that body, unable to fulfill that. So when it was unable to fulfill, the it continued to find a new body, and that new body, from the very beginning only, it started towards that goal. That is why 3-year-old, 4-year-old, you will find a great musician, or whichever way. I just one example only. So like that, you will see these child prodigies are like this. The vasana is there. That is carried forward from the previous janma only. Someone wants to be a criminal. He wanted to kill someone and kill this one, that one, and I want to cheat this. With the same notion, this person is there. He will be born as a criminal next, right away. From the 2 year old, 3 year old only, he will have the quality as the attitude will be there. It is. So all this is a carry forward from the previous janma only. So here also, ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tadhaiva bhajamyaham. I make sure that they attain their goal, including someone wants to be moksham, that also the same way. Someone wants to be liberated, someone wants to be free from this samsaram, that also bhajamyaham. I grant that also I only grant. That is what Bhagavan says. Anything, including Jivan Mukti, including Jivan Mukti. Then somebody might ask, then why there is so much poverty, why there is poverty, disease, right? That is a question. But that people don't desire it, right? People desire to be have more money. People desire to be this and want to have more property and want to have more relations, want to enjoy life, etc. They only that only people desire. They don't want the sorrows. They don't want the diseases, etc. Right? See, it is like this. I want to have always only gulab jamun and rasagulla. It is something similar. I want only that. I want to eat all the time sweets only. For people forget that there is diabetes inside it. That nobody wants to know. Is there anything that without that inherent thing inside it? I want no. That you please remove. And what is that? Sugar. Okay, you remove sugar and then give me gulab jamun. Nobody will eat because the sugar is the essence in it, in gulab jamun or rasagulla or any sweets. Without that, it is not a sweet. So like that, when anyone looking for the, see, if it is handled properly, fine. See, if it is handled means, see, the money that money or whatever they get, if it is handled as per the Vedic dharma, or the goal is God realization, my goal is Jivan Mukti. With that notion, if you handle the money the way you handle, this is not my money, this is not, nothing is mine, me and mine attitude is not there. This is all in this universe. It is there. It is all Bhagavan's. It is nothing is mine. This world is not mine. Right? Suppose a 5 cent or a small plot is there. Oh, this is mine. This is no. This was there before also. Before you are born, before even 1,000 years before also, that plot of land was there. You now, just now, you happen to be with you. Today, I just saw a WhatsApp message just about the morning. That is a beautiful one which I saw. See, it is you learn from the cashier. It said from the cashier. It's a beautiful one. See, the cashier in a bank, he sits there. Lakhs and lakhs of rupees is there in his dabba, in his box, but not a single rupees is. Everything is coming and then going, coming, going. At the end, nothing. At the end of his 8 to 5, when he goes home, there is nothing. There is nothing mine. He knows there is nothing is mine. The cashier knows there is nothing is mine. Right? So it's a beautiful thing. So what here is that if that way, if things are being handled, then there is no problem. But the moment you have this notion of this mind, and I will hold a lot of money and things like that, there is this pain inherent. Buy one get one free. That is what it is. So it is there. That is the reason why we end up having other problems of life. So when we look for pleasures, the pain is there. So when there is sukham, there will be dukkham in it. Okay, so along with the blessing, that is also there. So that is, Bhagavan has got nothing to do with it. So, ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanuvartante manushya partha sarvasah. But ultimately, mama vartmanuvartante. So everyone is being blessed by me only. And then end, at the end, they all are going to come to me only. Only it is just a matter of time. It is only a matter of maybe this janma or maybe a few janmas. Everyone has to come to me only. That is mama vartmanu vartande. Ultimately, they will come to me only. Because every individual started their journey. The jivas started. Their true nature is Sachidanandam. Their true nature is from Bhagavan only. They will ultimately reach, everyone will reach Bhagavan. Say, like I used to say, Shabarimala, the somebody might be at Pamba, somebody might be just started from home, somebody might be on the way, maybe some in bus, some might be started climbing, some might have reached the Sannidhanam, like that. So everyone's goal is Sannidhanam only. Only the location may be different, but all are going towards that Bhagavan only. Knowingly or unknowingly, doesn't matter. Only it will take one janma or many janmas. So like that it is. So everyone, we all of us, every, not only all of us means all jivas, humans, plants, animals, everything is towards that goal only. One, Jivan Mukti is the Lakshyam, and Mama Vartman Vartande. Towards that goal only, everyone is doing. But in ignorance, not knowing that this is my goal, people long for other things. Bhagavan gives that also. And the dukkham inside it inherent get beaten up severely, and then this beating is unbearable. Then slowly the person, the jiva, realizes that no, this objects of this world is not going to give me pleasure. I understand it now clearly. And he, that jiva, looks towards Bhagavan. What is this, Bhagavan? Where are you? Then the teaching starts. That is how we are all in this path. We are all here knowingly. We are all here to remove our ignorance. Ignorance almost gone. That is why we are here. Only a little bit is remaining. Only the tail is remaining. Everything has gone. Right? So, this is what Bhagavan says. Now we'll move to see even one more thing. Even an atheist also. See, atheism, an atheist, his atheism also is being powered by Bhagavan only. He blesses him also. He blesses the atheist also. That yes, whatever the atheism or agnosticism or all that you have is being blessed by me only. Right? So that does not mean even agnostic person, atheist person, ultimately he also realizes this. He also realizes, everyone realizes same way, the atheist, and his, that also is being powered by Bhagavan only. He himself may not know it, that doesn't matter. This is like saying, Vidyaranya Swami said that, this is like saying, an atheist says there is no God. It's like saying somebody shouting that I don't have a tongue. He's shouting, I don't have a tongue, I don't have a tongue. So something similar. It is like that. Vidyaranya Swami said, right? This, even the atheist saying that there is no God is like saying like this. So then the question is, there is a rule. This is the set of rule Bhagavan said. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajamyaham. How Bhagavan is handling this? 12th verse. Kangshandah karmanam siddhim yajanda iha devataah kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. One more time. Kankshanda karmanam siddhim yajanda iha devataha kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Iha karmanam siddhim kamkshantaha. In this world, those who wants to fulfill their desires by doing karma, devataha ejante. They worship various devatas, right? They go to various devatas. And he, manushe loke means in our world, kshipram karmaja siddhihi bhavati. Shigram means soon, the phalam, which is the karma phalam, they get. Right? They get the karmaja siddhihi bhavati. In this manushe loke, they get. See, it depends on how much your intensity of your desire is so strong. How much strong is your desire? Somebody wants to become IAS. If it is a mild desire, you will never get IAS. Or somebody wants to become a neurologist, for example, or somebody wants to become somebody else, a writer or a poet, whatever he wants. The desire in which, if this is strong, definitely that he will get it. He will definitely get it, but depends on how much uh, strong his desire is. This we have seen in ourselves how much power it was, how much power we have, how much intense, with what intensity we had. Somebody wants to make money, he will make money. Definitely. Want to be an actor, you will see these qualities in the very beginning only. He will be always watching movies, he will be looking towards the director. Wherever there is an actor, director, he will be after them, right? And he will definitely, ultimately, he will become an actor. So whichever the sankalpam is strong, accordingly they will get. So they will worship those devatas only. They will worship those devatas who grant them that desire, who will fulfill that desire. Even see, in our culture also it is there, right? We worship all. We worship the musical instruments. We worship, is it not? We worship the musical instruments. On after Dasara we do whichever weapon, or whichever the musical instrument we handle. Even those people who are working, the farmers, etc., they worship their not weapon, their instruments, whichever they are using for the field, right? All that they keep in the puja. And the students, they keep their books, right? A mridangist keeps his mridangam, an artist, he keeps his violin. So like that, whichever the the tools that they use for their karma also is being worshipped, right? Kankshanda karmanam siddhim yajanda iha devataha. So those are their devatas. And also everyone will have their own devatas. All over the world there are devatas. Very much, they say kula devata, or they say their job, connected with their job, that devata. And they worship those devatas, and depending on the strength of the desire, this will be fulfilled. Kankshanda karmanam siddhim yajandaiha devataha kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. And as I told earlier, one who does not believe in outside devatas, I believe in my own devata. I am the devata. He believes that I have my confidence, and then that also is being blessed by the same Bhagavan only. Then we will move to the, that is all. The 12th and 13th verse, sorry, 11th and 12th verse is this: Ye yatha mam prapadyande tam tathaiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanu vartande manushya partha sarvasah. Then is a continuation: Kangshandah karmanam siddhim yajanda iha devataha kshipram hi manushe loke siddhir bhavati karmaja. Even in the verse of, there is one verse in chapter 7:21. In chapter 7:21 is same similar. Bhagavan says, yo yo yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayarchidumichhati tasya chalam shraddham tameva vidadhamyaham. Yo yo yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayarchidumichhasi tasya chalam shraddham tameva vidadhamyaham. I, Paramatma, grant them the bhakti, vishwasam, faith, etc. towards the same devata. Whomsoever devata wants, meditate, same. So that is also same only. You can read later. 7:21. Yo yo yam tanum bhaktaha shraddhayarchitum ichchati tasya jalam shraddham tameva vidadamyaham. Okay, that is enough. This 12 and 13, 11 and 12 is that only. Then the 13th verse we will go. Very controversial verse. Very people have misinterpreted it in many ways. Okay, 13th. Chadurvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha tasya kartaramapi mam vidya kartaram avyayam. Chaturvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagashaha tasya kartaramapi mam vidya kartaram avyayam. Chaturvarnyam, the four varnas: Brahmana, Vaishya, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. These are the four varnas. Maya srishtam, right? I have created these four varnas based on what? Guna karma vibhagasaha. As per the gunas. Is there any confusion in this? If Bhagavan wanted, a Mahatma has written this, if Bhagavan wanted, he could have written Chadurvarnyam maya srishtam janma karma vibhagasaha. No, it is not written as janma karma vibhagasaha. As per the birth, this varna is given. That Mahatma written that it is not janma karma, it is guna karma. If needed, Bhagavan could have said janma. It is not said as janma, it is guna only. Guna karma vibhagasaha. So the division in the society division is based on the gunas, prakriti gunas, right? Sattva, rajas, tamo gunas. There is a classification in the society. There is a classification. This class, see, Bhagavad Gita is not only for India or Kerala or Tamil Nadu or Karnataka. Bhagavad Gita is for the whole humanity, the whole universe, all humanity. Bhagavad Gita is not for one particular country or state, right? So, when it is applicable to the whole world, how come there is a caste Brahmin which we are talking about? Are there any caste-based Brahmana in, say, New Zealand or Switzerland who are wearing this punal or say sacred thread? No, it is not there. So but gunas, yes, sattva, rajas, tamo gunas. As per the gunas, prakriti gunas, there is a classification. It is already there. It is there in every society. Everywhere this society, it is there. Gunakarma vibhagasaha. So it is based on this classification: Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Now, the caste-wise system, when you talk this Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, I don't find any Kshatriya just like that outside. When I look around, I don't see this Kshatriyas or Vaishyas, etc. I never see. But born Brahmins, I see. Born Brahmins, we can see. More than non-Brahmins, you can see. Non-Brahmin, not born as Brahmin, non-Brahmins, Shudras or something like that, you can say. But this is as per the gunas, it is. As per the gunas. So the Vaishya and Kshatriya, all that has been discussed here, if it is by caste, you should be able to see them outside. No, you cannot make out. Everybody is wearing pants and walking all over the place. Pants and shirts, things like that. Can you make out who is a born Brahmin or, who is a Brahmana, who is a Vaishya, Kshatriya, as per the caste, if it is? So that thought, that discussion on that this is based on Janma to be discarded and removed from our mind. The same thing in Purusha Suktam also. Brahmano osya mukhamasid bahurajanyakritah urudadasya yadvaisyah padhyagum shudro ajayata. This also, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, this classification is got nothing to do with the caste, nothing to do with the caste. Caste in the sense, the born by Janma. It is not there. We are not going to discuss anything further on this. That's it. Okay. Now, Guna Karma Vibhagasaha. As per the gunas, the quality of a Brahmana is that more his main this thing, all the Vaidika karmas or things like that. That is my Sattvika guna is more. Right? Sattvigata is more. That is me and mine attitude, which is very much less. Right? Those, and the ultimate goal is knowing Brahman. So those class of people, those class, they are Brahmanas. So these qualities, more sattvic qualities, you will find everywhere around you. Everywhere around, not around you, everyone has these qualities. Not around you, everyone has these qualities of Brahmana. And Rajasic qualities, that the Rajasic quality is more of Rajas, and Sattvic also is there, right? More of Rajas qualities. That is, he doesn't work. See, the Kshatriyas don't work for their personal benefits. It's not for their personally, they will not be working. It is for the benefit of the people. That is a Kshatriya. See, for Arjuna, if you take Arjuna is doing the karma that they do as a Kshatriya is for the benefit of the people, for the country. It does not have any personal intention. Whereas Vaishya, there is more of personal thing, right? There Rajas and Tamas is there, and Shudras are more of tamasic qualities. That, okay, I am happy the way I am, and they do all the work, physical work for others, the Vaishyas, Brahmanas. And so this classification of Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra has got no gradation, absolutely no gradation at all. See, suppose suddenly suppose I am sick, I want to go to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital. I need an auto rickshaw or a car or something, is it not? And then there is the suppose I think and meditate, my body will reach the hospital or what? It cannot. So there has to be a physical activity, a physical service is necessary in this universe. Any office you take, there has to be some physical activity, or any work you take, there will be a physical activity. So this physical action, physical service is necessary in everywhere and everyone also. Suppose I don't have that physical activity in me, how am I going to take care of my father or mother or my wife or my children? I have to look after them. I sit and meditate all the time. It is not that. See, these qualities of this Brahmanyam, Vaishya, Sudra, and this Kshatriya is there in every individual also. Every individual also it is there. It is there in every society also it is there, right? But there will be little what the prominence will be there. So more of Sattvic, less of Tamasic, etc. you can find in individuals. That is possible. That is there. And in the society also you will find this such class you will find somebody who is a manager. In the manager he has got leadership qualities, he will have all these. He will have Brahman qualities also, he will be there. He will be able to handle the people in a calm manner, right? The same way he will have this even he handles his seniors, and this raga dvesha, that also will be there. And he will have to work also. So all these are has got nothing to do with Janma. It is all as per the guna and karma. As per the guna, the karma is decided. Okay, as per the gunas, the karma is decided. So that earlier, which there was a verse, no? I forgot that in third chapter. I forgot the verse. Doesn't matter. So, as per the gunas, the karma is decided, the sodharmam is decided. But wherever they are, wherever we are, whichever whether Shudra or Brahmana or whatever they are, if the goal is Jivan Mukti, if the goal is God realization, if all my work is as a service, as a yajnam, whether it is a Brahmana's job or a Kshatriya or a Vaishya or a Shudra, whatever it is. Suppose somebody is in the business people are required, or in the farming is required. So the same way, there has to be people who rule us, right? The rulers of this country or the state, etc., the kshatriyas, all of them, if their work is handled for the benefit of others as a yajnam, that person is definite to attain jivan mukti. It is not necessary that a Shudra should become Vaishya and then become Kshatriya and then become Brahmana and then God realization. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. Whichever karma they do, as per the gunas, the karmas are decided. As per the karma, if that is done as a yajnam, okay, if that karma is done as a yajnam, whatever job he is doing, he will be a Jivan Mukta. See, this caste based by Janma, if somebody says that Veda Vyasa is not a born Brahmin, Bhagavan Veda Vyasa is not a born Brahmin, and there are so many Nayanas, right, in Tamil Nadu. There are so many. You take any history you take. It has got absolutely no relevance. Jivan Mukti or the Jnanis have got no connection with the caste at all. Okay. We will continue in next class. We will do this again, 13th, right? And then we will do little more of discussion on 13. You also please read various commentaries on 13. Very, very important. This is very, very important. There are a lot of wrong notions that this bond thing and all. See, what are we trying to do with this Vedanta is that I am not this body. When our goal is I am not this body is connected with all this nonsense. This body is with I am born Brahmana, I am a human being, I am a husband, I am a male, I am a female, okay, and I am not an animal. All these differences are connected with the body. And here we are discussing I am not this body. We don't need to discuss this verse anymore, I think. So done. Chadurvarnyam maya srishtam gunakarma vibhagasah tasya kartaramapi mam vidhi akartaram avyayam. We will do the second the second half. We will explain in our next class. Okay. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.